Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in into the first death analysis video. In this one we'll take a look at the death of DworfDontDie and try to learn from his mistakes. So let's roll in the clip.
Chuck on
2 HP? Ah, oh, bro, I'm fucking dead. I'm actually gonna die.
oh my god. Get any food, just get any food. Oh no.
Now, to fully understand what's going on, I'll have to explain what happened before the clip in a recording we can no longer see. This player was killing Daganov Rex and looted a ring of life. After exhausting all of his food, he found himself poisoned, so he tried to minigame teleport to Port Khazard, which was interrupted by poison. Now, for his first mistake, he actually waited for a few seconds before trying to teleport again. Minigame teleports take around 14 seconds to cast, which compared to one hit per 15 seconds for poison means that you need to try and teleport very fast after being hit, preferably on the same tick. The second teleport got interrupted and the Ring of Life he wore triggered, teleporting him to Falador. This is where he made a mistake in the past, neglecting the spawn location. After finishing Recruitment Drive quest, it's automatically changed to Falador, which is the furthest located spawn point to a bank at 50 tiles. Lambridge spawn is 36 tiles from the bank, although requiring you to use the stairs, and if the King's Ransom quest is completed, the Camelot spawn can be used, being 39 tiles from the bank with no stairs. After being teleported to Falador, he decides to run for the bank. There are a couple of things he could have done here to increase his chances of survival or completely negate the risk. First off, he could have hopped to a PvP world where the bank chest is only 10 tiles away and in a safe area. He could have also kept world hopping every few steps to reset the poison timer and get to the bank with full 15 seconds to browse it. He could have opened any interface by trying to use an unlocked prayer or talking to the squire from Knight's Sword quest to stall the poison until his hit points regained naturally. Lastly, he could have drunk super restore potions from his inventory and prayed redemption to heal himself on the next poison tick. Having done none of these things, Dworf runs for the bank and puts on his Ring of Life that he looted at Rex. It was probably just a natural thing to do for him as a Hardcore Ironman, but here it was the cause of his death. After making it to the bank, the poison ticks again. Ring of Life shatters and teleports him back to spawn point where he tries to make it to the bank again. After getting his life points dropped to 2, he could have still drunk the super restores, pray redemption and attack the White Knight nearby in hopes of getting hit for 1, thus triggering redemption to heal. This is a lot riskier and not at all surefire method of surviving the situation, but it was one of his options. The player runs to the bank for the second time, knowing that the distance is too far to make it, and finally dies, losing his hardcore status. The point of these videos is to learn from others' mistakes, so let's just quickly go through everything in a list to try and get as much information out of it as possible. What to do before this situation? Instead of taking an ectophile, you should have made some house teleport taps. Death inside a house is a safe death even for Hardcore Ironmen, and stepping outside the house cures you from poison. You should take anti-poison when fighting a boss surrounded by poisonous monsters. You should set your respawn location to Camelot or Lambridge, or, if you're a high level and wealthy hardcore, consider buying the Edgeville one for 5 million GP. What to do during this situation? It's best to just log out and think. When you're panicking and stressed out, it's very easy to make bad decisions, so a good thing to do is to log out and create a plan. Also, logging out pauses the poison timer so you can take as much time to think as you want. Remember that opening interfaces stalls poison. The easiest one to create fast are trying to use an unavailable prayer, talking to an NPC or fletching. Clicking the health icon in the minimap. If you carry any item capable of curing poison, it will be used. Sometimes you might not know or notice an item like that in your backpack and the game will solve that problem for you. And last but not least, don't be afraid to use PvP World banks, but make sure you know which locations are perfectly safe. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching and subscribe to stay safe.